So Deontay Wilder says he expects to knock out Joseph Parker in 3 or 4 rounds in their fight this Saturday. It's never good to go into a fight expecting to get your opponent out of there early, particularly when you're fighting a former world champion like yourself, because this is not a journeyman we're talking about here. Joseph Parker has been disappointing in recent years, but he does still have some ability, and he's going up against the guy in Deontay Wilder who doesn't have the greatest technique, doesn't have the greatest balance, doesn't have the greatest coordination. He's known for his ferocity, his tremendous punching power, his big heart, his awkwardness, etc. But he's not particularly known for his boxing skills. So for Wilder to come out and say he thinks it's going to be 3 or 4 rounds, if it does go longer, if he's getting outboxed by Joseph Parker, will that weigh on Deontay Wilder's mind? Will it start to make him panic? Now, some people are going to say it doesn't matter. And if Deontay Wilder does start to panic, it'll probably just make him more dangerous because Joseph Parker, in the minds of many, doesn't have the power to really trouble Deontay Wilder with anything. I'm not so sure about that, especially at this stage of Wilder's career when he's taken some brutal beatings off Tyson Fury and he's been hurt in other fights like the first one against Luis Ortiz. You never know where a guy's punch resistance is at this stage of the game. It wouldn't shock me if Deontay Wilder has deteriorated to the point that a Joseph Parker right hand or left hook that maybe Deontay Wilder doesn't see can hurt him or put him down. That is not beyond the realms of possibility as far as I'm concerned. So I wouldn't, if I was in Deontay Wilder's corner, like him coming out saying things like this. I'm going to stop him in 3 or 4 rounds, going into the fight with the mindset that it's going to be a fight that you can control, because you may not be able to control it like that, or it may be difficult to control it. You need to prepare yourself mentally for a tough fight. Tough in terms of the boxing, tough in terms of the punishment you might have to endure, tough to get your own offense on, and tough to handle your opponent's offense and have the defense to put up with it and so on. So that's the mindset you need to have going into a fight. Obviously, you need to have the confidence that you can overcome and come through whatever your opponent has. You can't underestimate them. You can't expect an easy night's work. Sometimes you're going to get away with it, but it will eventually catch up with you. And so that would be my concern if I was Team Wilder going into this fight with Joseph Parker, making sure that he fully respects Joseph Parker and contemplates the possibility that this could actually go the distance. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are not thinking that. A lot of people are thinking that Wilder's going to steam through Joseph Parker in 3 or 4 rounds, just like Wilder seems to. Heavyweight boxing is absolutely littered with upsets over the years. Could this be one of them? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm sure many of you actually agree with Deontay Wilder and believe that he will take Joseph Parker out in 3 or 4 rounds. And he very well could do. He's certainly got the power to do so. But Joseph Parker's got boxing skills. Joseph Parker has got foot speed. He's got the technique. He's got hand speed. And if he comes in light enough, he could make it a very interesting contest indeed. I know Deontay Wilder only has to be right once, but let's not underestimate Joseph Parker's punching power. So anyway, let me know what you guys think.